Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Royal Norfolk Show Ground and the East Anglian Game and Country Fair for Horseboarding UK's East Anglian Open competition. Now, there's a lot of questions about what is an open competition. It's not part of the national championships. It's by invite of the top 10 teams within the national championships that are qualified to come to this event. However, some of the teams, of course, have decided this weekend to rest their board riders or rest their horses, and what that's meant is that they've chosen not to come to this event, and this has allowed other teams further down the championship and further down the categories to be able to enter, which gives them an opportunity to race on what we call a semi-elite course against the elite teams. So the teams that are coming to the Royal Norfolk Show Ground this weekend are Drag Act, who of course won the last championship round, Pocket Rocket, Dead Pigeons, who won the first championship round, Mad Atters, Consider It Done, UK Border Force, who of course won the second national championship round this year. Also we have that's all the ones from the elite. In the intermediate category we have Alter Ego and Limited Edition, and then we also have two novice teams that have qualified to come, which is Pony Express and Bruises Easily. Now, these teams aren't necessarily the teams we would recognise. Bruises Easily, for example, have the board rider from Despicable Minions, Simon Rook, boarding for them. So it'll be interesting to see how they develop, because obviously we've got high expectations on Bruises Easily to do well as they develop through the ground here. Unlike the rest of the season so far, which has been marred with mud and ground that's been cutting up, here it's great. It's really well drained. It's some of the best surface that we get to race on all year, bar maybe Sandringham. It's a smaller arena. The crowd are really on top of it. 1,000 people in grandstands at the one end of the arena, which always creates a really nice atmosphere. In terms of the competition, yes, it's not national championship. There is the prize money on the table. First place is still £400, but we are giving prize money to 7th place for £20. I'm sure the teams are not going to come along here and just have a little jolly of a weekend. You know, some of the smaller teams, the teams that have been in the novice and intermediate, they want to try and make some statements against some elite teams, get some elite scalps. And the elite teams, well, they've got their own little battles to build up their own confidence, you know. So far this year we've seen Dead Pigeons, Drag Act and UK Border Force all win a championship round. This weekend is, can they get a bit of confidence against each other and say, do you know what, we beat that team twice or 3 times. Behind me, you'll see the gun dogs that are training at the moment and for this weekend. So come down, Royal Norfolk Show Ground this weekend to see a real open competition, which seriously, anything could happen.